you everyone for being here today. We are going to award the bid for the Maplewood School at long last. So one of the things that I want to do is just sort of recap on the process. And this is a property that has been a real challenge for the city. It's in a tight neighborhood, so there were a lot of requirements that had to be satisfied. Neighborhood requirements, city requirements in terms of how much we could take on or not take on, and meanwhile the building has fallen into disrepair. And so this is the fifth RFP that has been put out, and for a variety of reasons things have fallen through. And this is the third city councilor that has had to deal with this issue. And so I want to commend Steve LeBlanc, who as a new city councilor within 6 months got up to speed on Maplewood School, was engaged with the neighborhood, helped us coordinate through the mayor's office, and really just got us to this point. And that's why I wanted you here, Steve, is to really thank you for that. And please just add whatever thoughts you have.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to working as a liaison between the community and definitely the neighborhood and you guys with the building. And that's my neighborhood. I live one street over, so I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Super. And then Donna, as the purchasing agent for the city, can you just recap the award that we're about to make and who was selected?
Well, we received one proposal and it met all the criteria of the RFP, so it's my recommendation to award it to the Gloucester Development Team.
Great. And then Kirk, I know there's a period of time where you have the opportunity to either pursue or not pursue, but tell us about your proposal and what the Gloucester Development Team has put forward.
What's a little unusual about what the city asked for was to do 12 one-bedroom units, which is a little strange when you've got a building, if you include the attic space, that's got 27,000, 24,000, something like that, square feet. So what we're going to propose is that we do 12 one-bedroom apartments that are going to be enormous. We're talking like 2,000 square feet, bigger than most homes. We will use the basement space, so every unit will have a basement space. I'm talking about basement space like the size of this room, not just a little storage thing. We will build units in the attic, so we take full use of the entire building. When you do a building like this, you got to sprinkle the whole building, and you got to heat the attic space and the basement space, or you have to put in 2 sprinkler systems, wet and dry. So there's both a marketing and I think also an aesthetic thing about just make use of the building. Just fill the building with one-bedroom apartments that have studies and basements and family rooms and all the stuff that most little one-bedroom apartments don't have, and sell them as condominiums. I think the market right now is coming back. I think that neighborhood is a good, solid neighborhood. I think the building's a good, solid building. And in terms of school buildings we've done, this one's pretty straightforward.
Wow. That is fantastic. That is great. And Jim Hafey is our facilities director. And Jim, how does it feel to not have to worry about this building anymore?
Yeah, I'm very anxious for you to take it over. We've had a lot of people going through it, and I'm really surprised that we only had your being the only responder to it, but we've had a number of people going through it. But it's great. And I know you, and I know the work that you've done. I actually have a condo at the hobby school, so I'm familiar with it, and I'm looking forward to seeing the final product on it as soon as possible.
Yeah. And then Jim Duggan, the Chief Administrative Officer for the city, really has also, hand in hand with the councilor, worked with purchasing, vetted some of the previous proposals. I know there was some criticism for having rejected one that sounded so promising, but really the city just was not interested in the kind of role that the developer wanted. And so Jim, you want to weigh in on this process?
I'd love to. I mean, the process I think was a very, very good one. As they say, 5 times the charm. I mean, you know, here on the 5th time. But you've got, the building is a big staple of the neighborhood. It's it's got a strong presence. I think it's fantastic. Your development team has got a great track record. I mean, we look across the street every single day. I think it's going to be it's an exciting project, one that I think that ward councilor will appreciate with his constituents and the mayor's constituents. So we look forward to moving forward.
Great, thank you.